Hello guys, today we gonna talk about new update for Jujutsu Kaisen mod. The first thing I want to show you today is the update of Mahito's transfiguration. We have completely revamped the transfiguration system as well as the previous abilities of some characters. So now in the context menu of the hands we can find transfiguration ability, next edit transfiguration, and then we get to the menu. The first thing we have here is sharp hand. This is exclusive only for Mahito. If you add transfiguration to another character, this function will be missing. This ability will be very useful to cut your enemies down. Sharp hand works on both hands, so you can slash your enemies just like in Fruit Ninja. Next we have instant transfiguration deforming. It is selected by default. We can also customize the amount of energy used in the set instant transfiguration energy menu. This ability will randomly deform enemies.
I turned myself into a pickle! I'm pickle red!
In the menu of set instant transfiguration energy we can set value of energy, by default is 0. The higher the energy, the more your enemies will deform. Transfiguration deforming mode works on all living creatures. Now there is a new type of transfiguration, instant transfiguration explode mode. With one tap you inflate and explode the character. Next is idle transfiguration reduction, also no changes to gameplay. And the redesigned type of transfiguration is idle transfiguration cure. Now it is a full-fledged transfiguration from the anime. If your friend lost some or limbs, you can easily restore them. That's all the transfigurations for today. Moving on. The long-awaited Suguru Geto and Cursed Spirit Manipulation is here. Now, Suguru himself has 12,000 energy. Of course we can change his skin. To do this, in the context menu of the head click Change Skin and choose the desired one. How does Cursed Spirit Manipulation work? It's very simple. In the context menu of the hand we find the ability and turn it on. Now find the curse, point your hand at it and hold down the activation button. As you can see, the curse quickly loses energy, then completely dissipates. What is left of it is a glowing orb that Geto can eat. Now we can recreate this curse, or take away its abilities. To do this, find Spawn Curse in the context menu of the hand and open the selection menu. We select the one we want and create it. To get it back, just absorb it again. To take his abilities we find the Steel Curse Abilities button. Now Geto has all the abilities of the curse he destroyed. In Beta 2 we gave you Kenjaku, but he had no functionality other than transplants. Now he can fully collect the abilities of his victims. For example, we transplant into Suguru Geto. Then we leave his body, and at this point you may notice that Geto no longer has his ability. His body has become completely useless. Now let's transplant Kenjaku into Choso. As we can see, Geto Suguru's ability has appeared on Choso, and so we can continue indefinitely. Also it works when Suguru Geto Steel Curse abilities. Kenjaku will take those abilities.
I am the danger.
The new character Aoi to do, this besto friendo will clap at your funeral. And so, he has 2000 energy, and his ability is Boogie Woogie. To use the Boogie Woogie technique, let's find it in the context menu of the hand. Let's go to settings and see 2 slots and a customization. To select an item to slot, we'll click on the slot and then click on Cursed User or Cursed Melee. When we fill the slots, the clap button will appear. Clicking on it will teleport us. Aoi to do can swap places with both itself and other entities. To use clap when activating a hand, simply activate the same setting in the Boogie Woogie menu. Clap on use.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Next up we have Rainbow Dragon. It's a bit unfinished, but pretty much everything except the controls are done. Suguru can also absorb it and use it. It doesn't have any abilities, so stealing abilities is pointless. The dragon itself is a long heavy sausage. He has 900 energy and is fairly easy to defeat. But if you don't dodge his attacks, you'll obviously regret it. Moving on to Yuta Okkotsu, he has 40,000 energy. He also has cursed speech, which he copied from Inumaki and Black Flash. In the context menu of the head we can find Rika, we can summon her and recall her when we need to. Rika herself is the strongest curse. In the context menu of the head we can change its size, find the change scale button and set a new value.
No!
Also we can call the beam. For this purpose in the context menu click Enable Rika Blast. Now the longer we hold the activation button on the head, the longer the beam will be emitted.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Rika Blast is a very powerful weapon that destroys everything in its path, including cities. The next character is Dagon. He currently has two unique abilities, Dagon Shield and Water Fire ability, but he will have more abilities in the future. Dagon Shield ability creates a shield around him, a shield of water that pushes objects down. To activate the shield you need to bring up the lower body context menu and at the bottom find Dagon Shield. This shield is still weak in protecting him, but over time we will adapt it and make it better. The next ability is the Water Fire ability. To activate it, you need to click on it in the context menu of your hand. This is a powerful attack that repels creatures and deals damage to them. Dagon's shield has no effect on Water Fire ability, feel free to use. Well, that's it with Dagon and the other magical creatures. Now on to the 3 remaining characters you asked for. Let's move on. Also we have added the supporting characters as you asked, Junpei, Haibara. At the moment they have no functionality other than changing skins. Right now they are in development, but with the release of the new beta version they will have their abilities. For this we need a little time. And that was all the things I wanted to show you in this review so far. Don't forget that the mod is in development and some things will change on a release. For some exclusive sneak peeks, you can visit my personal channel where I post sneak peeks on Jujutsu Kaisen and other mods in People Playground. I'll leave the link in the description. Pretty soon the new beta will be available on Patreon. Thanks for watching, don't forget to be active on the channel and also revisit past videos, thank you. Here a list of our patrons that supported us, you can become one of them, and I gotta run.